Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome in. My name is Bradley, also known as the Swim Coach. And today we're going to have a look at a recap of Game 13, how many points I got, where I went right, where I went wrong. Having one of the biggest questions that I had in one of my videos about a certain player, and we're going to talk about that. And then we're going to have a look at the mini league, and then we're going to go on to Game Week 14. It is an midweek game, so it is Tuesday night. So it's a quick turnaround. So let's get into this video. So there we go. We end up with 44 points overall. Above the average, which we always wanted to try and do. But I think we can try and get a bit more up there. So as you can see, Ray got us 3 points. Got the saves added in there as well in the 1-1 draw against Chelsea. Timber, again, just 90 minutes. Sinio, minutes. Goals conceded, lost a point there. Yellow card, minus point. Did get 2 points for defensive contribution. But because of that yellow card, he is now suspended. So I've got a bit of a look back of what I need to do for him. Traveller, played 90 minutes, scored a goal. And bonus points. So for a defender to score a goal, very good. And that is what we like. I know it's against Arsenal. Annoyance. Gay, well, minutes, but lost points for conceding 2 goals and a yellow card. And Brian Umber, just the minutes and another yellow card. What is it with players getting yellow cards this game week? Enzo, just the minutes played, didn't do really well. Eze, exactly the same thing, but only 71 minutes. So just over that threshold, so we're lucky there. Now we're going to talk to this man, Haaland. Okay? Someone in my comments, okay, said, why are you saying about Haaland? Now, I think I proved myself, got 2 points. And I know so many people triple captain him against Leeds. And I believe that Haaland actually, on the moment, I think his workload is just too high. And as Man City are not performing well, everyone thought it was going to be a 4-0 win, okay, to City. Leeds fought back. And only in the 96th, 97th minute, something like that, or it was an injury time goal that Man City got that winner. And everyone was doubting him. I didn't. I thought it was going to be a strong. I did say that, okay, it could probably be 3-0, but I didn't think Haaland would score. And that's why I also was thinking about not even captaining Haaland. And I think I proved myself right there. And that's what we've got to do sometimes. We've got to take those little risks. And also, me saying it, people will chat about it, which sometimes, which we want to do. Mateo, well, very good. Scored his goals. Got the 2 points for the minute, so just 6 points there. Thiago, on the other hand, scored 2 goals, bonus points, and the minutes. Very good for him. Now, could I have got extra points? The answer is just yes. 1 extra point. In Mbumba for Ndai, that was it. Just the minutes. So 1 extra point. Not that difference. So we can kind of take that. But otherwise, I think I'm happy with my results. I could have probably gone different captaincy. And I did talk about it. That was the only worry that I did have. So, hey. And sometimes that's what does happen a lot. We have to think about what we do. We have to plan things. And we have to get through it. So, let's get back into the league. We do have a new leader. Points-wise, whoa. big. One guy only got 25 points who was my current leader. He is dropped from 1st to 7th. So there we go. Not a great bit. Got minus points. The only one really got points was Mateta and Saka. That was really it. So that's what can happen sometimes in it. And also having Spurs goalkeeper. So, okay. But did any of my people have star? Oof. That's an interesting one there. Oh, Dewsbury Hall, we could have got extra points. Bit of a mistake. Triple captain. There we go. There's our first victim of the triple captain. Anyone else? Free hit. Foden. Oh, he had Foden in. Oh, very nice. So he put in some players that he knew that he put in Salah. Oh, he thought Salah was going to play. Okay. So he got one extra point from that. But other than that, yeah, he went low just to try and get the points there to get as best he could. So it'd be interesting to see what his team's like the following week. So we'll see. Another player's dropped points. Used his free hit as well. Very interesting. Went for the Forest, City, and Brentford role. Okay. Interesting there. Wouldn't mind that. But he did have cash on the bench. And he would have gained, if he put Gibbs White, he would have gained 4 extra points. So, okay. Don't really mind that. And that's what we sometimes want to do. We'll change the team up. Think about what we do and how we do it. Now we're going to have a look at the top transfers in and the reasons why I think it's a great idea. Now, some of these have been mentioned in the past, and I think also you've got to think about the fixtures for this game week. So we're going to just change the board up a little bit and just show it. We're going to move this over to here for you guys. So below me, you'll be able to see all the fixtures for this game week. And just down there is the deadline time. So please remember that, okay? Or when that deadline time is, look at those fixtures, think about it. Now, from those fixtures, okay, and I forgot myself, silly me, I also forgot to open my fixtures. So, it is that 6 o'clock deadline on Tuesday, so just be careful on that, okay? We do have Bournemouth, Everton, and Fulham City at 9:30. Then we have Newcastle versus Spurs. Okay, is the 8:15 kickoff. Then we go into a bunch of Wednesday night football. We've got 4 games that start off at 7:30. We've got the Arsenal, Brentford, Brighton, Villa, Burnley, Palace, Wolves, Forest. Then we go to an 8:15 kickoff where we've got Leeds, Chelsea, and Liverpool, Sunderland. Then we go to a Thursday night where we go Manchester United, West Ham, 8 o'clock. Now, with that, you got to think about who's in. Now, Thiago against Arsenal. Now, they've got that. Brentford have got that new manager who's performing well, doing really well in the league. And I think they could, I'm going to be honest, they could give Arsenal a good run. And I think people are going to go, well, Arsenal should win this. Okay, it is at home. But their manager is a tactic manager. He's their old set piece coach. He's come through that. So he's a set piece player. So he knows what to look at. He'll be working a lot on defending those set pieces. So it's something out there you got to look at. Foden, a lot of people have just gone for Foden because how he did in the last game week. Okay, yes, they do have a Fulham, but I think for Fulham at home could cause some problems. Timber, again, is a good one, but I'm going to worry about those set pieces from Brentford as well. Was a very good player. Palace, away at Burnley. Now, I think this could be a good one. I think this is where you can use a lot of your 3 Palace players. And I think you can look at getting those Palace players in, like Mateta, maybe even Gahey, just to push it a little bit, get it up. We'll see. Now, Eze, again, we already talked about the Arsenal-Brentford connection. So, good. I think he can cause some problems with his pace. But Brentford do have some good pace players as well. So very carefully look on that as well. Bruno Fernandes. Now, this is an interesting one because it's against West Ham. They've got no Paquetá. He's out suspended for being a silly sausage. And I think how they played against Palace, okay, yes, they went 1-0 down. Can they bring that into their form against West Ham? Yes. And I think you could potentially look at those Manchester United players. You can also have a look at Nottingham Forest players. You could have a look at even Liverpool and Sunderland players because they play each other. So it could be an interesting one there. Are Liverpool getting on their way back? Sunderland came back from 2-0 to win 3. So I think Sunderland are people saying then for me, I think they're no mugs. I think they're going to give Liverpool a hard running. So just be a bit careful on that. Will Salah play against them? You never know. So Bruno Guimaraes against Spurs, well, depends what Spurs turn up at the moment. No, not good. Would you want Guimaraes? Yes. 6.6 million. Yes. 5% of people. Definitely. So I'll look at that. I don't understand Brighton, against Villa. Villa are up in 4th. Both teams are doing really well. Interesting. Gapco. Yes. Against Sunderland. Could use the defensive contributions? Probably. O'Reilly. Now, O'Reilly against Fulham. I actually kind of like. And especially for that £5.1 million price tag on O'Reilly. That is a very, very good option. So I kind of understand. And also how O'Reilly's playing. Got 4 points, but not good against Newcastle. But some of City's fixtures coming up, I do kind of like. But for me, would you use Haaland a lot? It depends if he picks up. And I have said that if he starts to pick up. I did say about Forest against Wolves. Anderson is a good option as a midfielder. If you look at the last recent points, okay, 2, 4, 9, 9, 6. Averaging quite well there. And that's what you want to try and look at, that form as well. Value-wise, 5.3 million. Very, very good. That's what we like to see. Okay, Everton, Spurs, Fulham coming up. Then City. Bit tricky, but kind of understood that. Even someone like Dewsbury Hall. Dewsbury Hall is very good, but I don't like their fixtures. Bournemouth, Forest, Chelsea, Arsenal. That's it. Burnley at game week 18. Yeah, but not right now. Not against. Chelsea players. Well, Chelsea have got Leeds. But we know what happened with Leeds and City. So could that be a bit of a struggle? Maybe. So I think you got to kind of look closely. Think about what you got, who you got. I think it's going to be a very quick turnaround. So some of the teams that had fixtures yesterday on Sunday, they've literally only got rest day today, so recovering today, training on Tuesday, and then game on Wednesday. So not much. So be careful. Now, if you did like this video, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It'd be much appreciated, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Good luck.